Hey Arctic Warriors, what's up? Arctic Phoenix here. Yes, we are doing our predictions for the Europa League finals. It's the clash of the trash between Manchester United and Tottenham. And here is what I'm thinking of each squad. Tottenham, yeah, 11-5-21, losing over half their games. Yeah, their offense is good, but their defense is trash. They're actually not really trash, but 63 wins, goals for, and 2 goal differential. Yeah, they probably lost a lot of close games this year in the Premier League. And yeah, their top scorer, Brennan Johnson, is their top scorer, and he got 17 goals, 7 helpers, and 24 points. Followed by Dominic Shonte with 23 points, and then Homing Song with 11 goals and 12 helpers. Notice I don't have a certain James Madison on that roster. That's because he's injured. Yeah, Brennan Johnson. Yeah, let's break down. Yeah. And yeah, most of his goals came in the Premier League with 11 goals, 5 assists. He didn't really do much in Europa League, scoring 4 goals and adding 1 helper. So yeah, we also, I don't know. Yeah, they're stopped doing. Oh yeah, they're Dominic Schulte is their another good player. They got him from Bournemouth. Yeah, he has been doing pretty good in Europa League with 5 goals and 4 assists, but he got 8 goals and 3 assists in the Premier League. Didn't really do much outside of it, but that's his stats. And also Hung Min Song. Oh yeah, he's got an Asian Games gold medal as well. And yeah, he didn't really do much in Europa League with 3 goals and an assist, but was really good in the Premier League with 7 goals and 10 helpers. And there's also Jumoni Vingero, who's got 3 clean sheets in Europa League, but 4 in the Premier League. So yeah, 3 clean sheets in 8 games ain't bad, but they will be missing a key piece there in James Madison. And he's got 3 goals and 4 assists in the Europa League, 9 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League. Yeah, his presence will be missed. Love of our friends at Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes was probably the only. He got 7 goals and 5 assists and 13 appearances in the Europa League. So essentially a goal contribution game. 8 goals, 10 assists in the Premier League. And in other competitions, he's got 4 goals, 3 assists. So not really too bad for him. But down the order, the second top scorer is Alejandro Garnacho Libre, he didn't really do much in the Europa League, scoring only 1 goal, 4 assists. The Premier League, 6 goals, 2 assists. And yeah, he actually did do good in the Carabao with 3 goals, 3 assists, but he needs to step up in the Europa League because he only got 1 goal, but he did get four of his 10 assists in that league. So he's been really more of a facilitator in that league. And now time for our friend Rasmus Højlund. Well, fortunately in the Europa League, he's been pulling his weight, scoring 6 goals and 3 assists in 14 matches, which is where he had most of his production because the Premier League, he has been useless. 4 goals and assists in 31 games. So yeah, pretty much Højlund, who is supposed to be our version of Erling Haaland, has been trash outside of the Europa League. But fortunately, Europa League is his bread and butter, so at least he were in a competition he has been actually halfway decent in. And of course, we have Amidalo. Who has been an absolute clutch player this year, scoring big goal after big goal. And yeah, 2 goals and assists in Europa League, not that good. But in the Premier League, that's where he's been most productive with 7 goals and 7 assists. We need he's probably our second best scorer in that league. So he's kind of like the Anthony Hoyland in that regard. And now time for the biggest scapegoat on the team. The guy who I don't think gets way too much crap. Andre Onana. And yeah, I mean, Andre Onana had like 17 goals conceded in 12 matches and 2 clean sheets, which is a goal and a half per game in the Europa League. So he hasn't really been the greatest in that league. But the Premier League, he has been absolutely scapegoated in. He had 9 clean sheets in 34 appearances with 44 goals conceded. I don't think it's his fault that we are near the bottom in the Premier League. So anyhow, for my predictions in the Europa League, even though Tottenham has had our number this year, going 3-0 against United, I still think United's going to win 2-1. Yeah, because we may be trashing the Premier League, but the Europa League is where we shine. Thank you. Have a nice day. Peace.